Mondays and Fridays, we carve out 10 minutes or so to focus our mindset on what matters. I'm Sarah Parker Wolf, and you're listening to the Focused Intention Podcast. Thanks for joining me. This is Season 5, and we're focusing in on our connection to nature. Hey everybody, I hope you are doing well. Thank you for joining me today. Today is a big day for me. My newest book is available today, Daily Intentions for Parents of Kids on the Autism Spectrum. It is 54 weeks of reflections with daily intentions and journaling space. And if you know anyone like me who is a parent of an amazing autistic kid, please pass on this news. You can find it on Amazon or on my website, focusedintentionlife.com. All right, we are rounding out the final 2 weeks of Season 5 here on the podcast, focusing in on nature, because I'm going to take a little break. And then mid-February, Season 6 is coming at you, and we're going to shift our topic to gratitude and attitude. And I am very excited about that. But today we dive in with our weekly quote. This week's quote is from 19th century French novelist Gustave Flaubert. He wrote, "There is not a particle of life which does not bear poetry within it." Let's talk poetry for a minute. I think many of us have had moments, maybe in school, where we were served up some poetry that didn't really speak to us. Something that you were told had hidden meanings that you didn't understand. And yet, I really hope you gave it another chance, because poetry in type and theme and style is vast. And I can guarantee that there is something there that connects with you. Something that will make you laugh or make you cry and just feel all the feels. Something that you identify with, or something that makes you see life in a new way or develop empathy for someone else. Poetry can do all those things. Poetry lives within us as a writer or a reader, and so does nature. And it is no coincidence that so much poetry is about nature itself. Nature has poetic power. That power to help us feel deeply and better understand the world around us. Not necessarily on a practical level, but rather on an emotional, personal one. And certainly, we may have experienced nature in a way that we couldn't connect to and then dismissed it, like poetry. I think of my daughter, my eldest, who is loved by all mosquitoes and bees and absolutely will not have a meal outdoors ever. But she loves sitting by the lake and playing in the sand and sticking just her toes in the water. It's there, I think, that she finds her poetry. To me, the mountains hold a majesty, but they are not my poetic natural home. Neither is the desert. For me, the forest near a lake or stream, that's my poetic piece of nature. My poetic piece of life, the place that makes me feel connected and find meaning. Though being in other parts of nature has the potential and the possibility to expand my understanding of this world. So I think you get my analogies today, my comparisons, the similarities there. Mother Nature's art lies before us, And just as poetic words and thoughts can elicit great emotion in us, so too does this earth, if we just put ourselves in it and give those experiences our open hearts and our open minds. There is not a particle of life which does not bear poetry within it. Gustave Flaubert. Okay, let's take a moment. If you're doing this outside, that's great. If you are not, maybe move yourself toward a window just to be close to light and something natural. And find a comfortable spot. You can be sitting or standing, lying down. It doesn't really matter, wherever you're comfortable and in a state of wakefulness. And usually a wakefulness includes sort of a not slumped stance, right? So let's take a nice deep breath in and extend that spine a little bit if you can. And on the exhale, maybe release the shoulders or just soften something that feels a little too tight. Take a couple more deep breaths if that feels right to you. Otherwise, just finding the natural rhythm of your breath. You can close your eyes if you wish. If you would rather focus in on something natural or just lower your gaze, that works too. With today's meditation, we make space. We make space to allow in the poetry of life, the poetry of nature, of the nature around us and within us. Make room and space for the emotion that it brings, whether it's pleasant or unpleasant, and allowing ourselves to process it through poetry. And so taking a moment now to focus in on the breath, which has its own rhythm, its own poetry. In through the nose or mouth until it expands the chest and the belly, and then back again. And shifting our focus ever so slightly to our heart center, to our chest area. And with each inhale, feeling some expansion there, some openness, creating some space. And on the exhale, relaxing into that new space. Inhale, expansion. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, expansion. Exhale, settle in. thoughts have drifted, that's okay. Coming back to the breath or coming back to the heart center and finding that rhythm of the inhale, expansion, exhale, settle. And moving into the rest of the day, the rest of the week, the rest of all the days. Coming back to that heart center. Coming back to opening up and expanding our space and capacity to take in the beauty and wonder of what is around us and within us. To find the emotional connection, to find the poetry. There is not a particle of life which does not bear poetry within it. Gustave Flaubert. Thanks so much for joining me here today on the podcast. If you are enjoying the Focused Intention podcast, please take a moment to follow us on your favorite podcast app. If you have a second to leave a rating or a review, that is super helpful and helps other people find the podcast as well. Or you could just tell a friend. That works too. If you're looking for that daily dose of intention, you can follow the focus word of the day. You get a new word every day in a very quick, 1-minute reflection. You can find that at Focused Intention Life on Instagram or on the podcast YouTube channel or on my website, focusedintentionlife.com. It is there that you can also find my books, including the new one that releases today, Daily Intentions for Parents of Kids on the Autism Spectrum. You can also find that at Amazon.com. And Daily Intentions for the Classroom Teacher, and Focused Intention, 101 Reflections and Intentions to get you focused on what matters. Thanks again so much for being part of this season 5 and for sharing your time with me today. Now let's go out, live with intention, love like crazy, try out some poetry, try out some nature, and have a great